What's going on, guys? Living Zombies here, back with another Pokemon Go video. And in today's video, guys, we are talking about the Shadow Raid weekend that is happening this weekend. And to remember, it is featuring Shadow Lugia in raids. And yes, you guys can get that Shadow Shiny Lugia, which does look very, very good. But in some countries at the start of this raid weekend, there were a few glitches with the Shadow Lugia, such as countries like New Zealand and Australia. I believe what was happening is when Shadow Lugia became enraged, if you tried to subdue it, it might say subdued, but it was still enraged the entire rest of the time in the raid, so therefore making it extremely difficult to take down. Just to remember, its defense and attack gets boosted when enraged, and Lugia is already pretty tanky enough. So that glitch was, I think, making it impossible to take down a Shadow Lugia. So some trainers did unfortunately lose some raid passes. Niantic did tweet this on Twitter, guys. Trainers, we are investigating an issue where Shadow Lugia cannot be subdued once it becomes enraged. As a result, Shadow Lugia will not become enraged for the remainder of the event, and I believe this goes for every time zone. This is a global bonus. The Shadow Lugia raids will never become enraged, making it, yeah, quite a bit easier for sure to take down Shadow Lugia. And it also means you don't have to use any purified gems on your Shadow Lugia raids this weekend. So yeah, this is definitely a plus. If you guys can't get too many trainers to do these raids of Shadow Lugia, you do still need a few trainers. I would suggest like a group of 5 at least on these Shadow Lugia raids. So to make sure you guys take down Lugia as quickly as possible, let's talk about the best counters to use in these Shadow Lugia raids. But first things first, guys, do remember the floor IV is 666 for Shadow Lugia. So yeah, you might get quite a few bad IV Lugia, but the Hundo IV CP value you guys are looking for is either going to be 2115 or 2645 when weather boosted. Do remember, Lugia is a psychic and flying type Pokemon, so therefore it is weak to dark, electric, ghost, ice, and rock type attacks. You guys can use quite a variety of Pokemon, but these are the best counters to use. The top 10 list right here. Mega Tyranitar, of course. Number 1, Bite, Brutal Swing. Number 2, Dawn Wings Necrozma. I think number 3 is supposed to say Shadow Tyranitar, not Mega. So yeah, Shadow Tyranitar, and then Tyranitar, Dusk, Main Necrozma, Mega Gengar, Mega Gyarados, Shadow Rampardos, Shadow Magnezone, or Mega Banette. And a few other mentions: Shadow Rhyperior, Mega Rayquaza, Mega Diancie, Shadow Raikou, or Shadow Gengar. So yeah, guys, again, the raids will be quite a bit easier this weekend for the Lugia. It should not get enraged at all during any raid you do for Shadow Lugia this weekend. So let me know your thoughts about this change down below in the comment section. Will you guys be raiding Shadow Lugia even more now, since it will be a little bit easier to take down? Let me know. Thank you guys for watching today's video. If you enjoyed, drop a like in the video, subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.